DJs here, back at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you know what, guys? We're thinking globally today at DJs BrewTube. Why? We're going to have a beer from the oldest continuously operating smoke beer producer and the most famous smoke beer producer. Who is that? That's been producing such lovely liquid since 1405 or 608 years? That's brewery Heller-Trum Schlenkerla, or Aecht Schlenkerla, as most people know it. Anyways, they're out of Bamberg, Germany, European Union. And what beer are we going to have today? We're going to have their Aecht Schlenkerla Eiche, or Oak. And this is their Oak Smoked Doppelbock. That's right, this is their winter seasonal. They bring it out, I guess, around like December 1st, somewhere around there, through Christmas and on through January, as long as supplies last. It's a limited supply production, and it's an 8% ABV and 40 IBU Doppelbock that's been smoked, like I said, over oak wood. Now, this beer is particularly special that's in front of us. Why? Because this bottle is from 2011. That's right, DJ's cracking out all kinds of cellar beers this year. Now, you see, I have all these Christmas beers here. Why? Well, this is Schlenkerla's Christmas serving, I guess. I've seen folks review this all, times of the year. Smoked beers, really, you can drink any time of year, but I wanted to save this one, dig into it now, and see what it tastes like with 2 years on it. Okay, I've been saving this one up. I've drank this beer many times. I love it fresh. I love the I guess, mild, sort of smoky campfire that you get that comes from the oak smoke as opposed to the beech wood that they usually use. Now, in this beer, the only hops that they use are Hallertau. So, single hop Doppelbock, real traditional in that sense, but they've got that special smoke malt, and nobody, and I mean nobody, no matter what they want to do, can match the smoke malt that comes out of a continuously operating kiln that's been in action for 608 years. You just don't beat that. Now, Schlenkerla, if you don't know, is actually the place, where they're doing the brewing, and it's a restaurant and an inn and all that kind of stuff, and it's a real destination in Bamberg, and I'd like to go there one day. It's one place that I've never been, and I'd really like to see it now that I'm a smokehead. So, let's get this bad boy cracked and see what 2 years has done to this. Now, you guys know, oh, nice hiss off that beer. We will obsessively collect this crown, of course. Nice Schlenkerla crown. Now, you guys know I'm really into, wow, smells awesome already. I'm really into cellar and Doppelbocks. It was the German monks bred during their times of fasting, and you know what? They cellar like a champ. Don't let anybody tell you because it's a lager, it doesn't cellar well, because that's a bunch of bunk. So, let's get this in the glass and see what's up. Yeah. Lovely, lovely brew. Look at that. Let's pour it aggressively, see what kind of head we can get on it. Now, this is a 2-year-old 8%er, so there we go. That's right. You go 2-year-old beer. All right. Nice and clear, mildly hazy, sort of amber red color with some orange and yellow hues coming through. We got a solid 1 finger of sort of sudsy bubbles. That's probably the time in the bottle. Of course, I remember them being sudsy on the fresh, too. When I swirl it, look at that, plenty of glass lacing. Tons of alcohol legs, gorgeous looking Doppelbock, a real traditional looking Doppelbock. Now, this beer, like all of their beers, is made under the Reinheitsgebot, the German purity law. So, wow, I can smell dark fruits and smoke wafting off the top of this bad boy from here, and I'm at least 8 inches from the glass. Let's get the aroma on this bad boy now. They've checked out the appearance. Man, that looks lovely. Let's see what's up in the aroma department. Wow, just like I smell from far away, you got that lovely oaky, campfire-y sort of wood smoke. It's not real meaty and sort of like beef jerky smelling or like, dried, cured meat smelling like the beechwood smoke beers are. This has got more of that like oaky, I'm in my fireplace, I'm burning a good cord of wood to keep me warm during the winter. Man, lovely, not a hint of alcohol. You got the smoke in there, you've got dark fruits, you got some sweet malt. Man, it's just like you're sitting next to a campfire. When you sat next to a fire for a while, and then you go into another room, and you sort of smell your clothes, and they've got that like fireplace smell to them from the smoke coming from the fireplace or an outdoor fire. That's what this beer smells like, with dark fruits and caramel and even a bit of toffee and honey. Man, that's a lovely smelling beer. I'm going to take a drink of this. I'm right thirsty. It's been one of those long days. Prost. Wow. Damn. Wow. You know what? 2 years in the bottle has not affected this beer in a negative way at all. It's now, when you get this fresh, that oak smoke is really up in your grill and real predominant. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still the main player from the first sip all the way through the back end, through the middle, it's there. But now that this beer's aged, the caramels come up more that's in this beer, caramel flavors, dark fruits from the yeast set in the bottle. Man, there's even like a chocolatey and sort of a coffee note, like an overly roasted coffee now that it's been parted since it's been in the bottle for a while. Wow, super easy to drink. The carbonation is more there when you drink it than you can tell by the head that it produced when I poured it. But man, that's a lovely beer. It leaves a great aftertaste, almost like you've just eaten breakfast, like coffee with bacon and like maybe like sweetness from syrup and pancakes. It's just a delicious tasting beer. If you can grab one of these and cellar it, I highly recommend it. The beer has changed into it's morphed into a lovely thing of its own. Like I said, fresh. It's all about that oak smoke, campfire, fireplace up in your grill, and you can taste the sweetness and the caramel. Now that that's mellowed out a little bit with time, the other flavors have come up, along with those dark fruits and even those coffee notes, and even almost even like a bit of chocolate. Wow, it's like that like dark roasted coffee mixed with the campfire smokiness of bacon and things. Wow. And the sweetness is there. It just pulls it back. I never get any hops off this beer, even when it's fresh, and I don't notice any difference in that department now. And the bitterness that's tying it all together with that smoke is like a coffee bitterness almost, that kind of feel. But man, you can tell I'm totally geeking out on this beer. Cellar, this is just the frickin' bomb diggity. So, what do the other guys think about this? Man, this beer is making me frickin' happy. Rate Beer gives it a 99 when it's fresh. I can see that. I'd be close to that grade fresh. Beer Advocate gives it a 91 when it's fresh. I think that's a little bit low. For what it is, a cellar beer, I'm gonna go 97 on this today. It's totally awesome. It's almost an A+ for me. I mean, the flavors and everything. You know what? Fuck it. 98. I'm gonna give it just into the A+ scale. For Doppelbocks and smoke beers, if you're a smokehead, cellar one of these, and this shit's going to blow you away, man. I'm loving this. Maybe you won't like it, but, man, for me, this is an A+ beer, and all this shit's subjective, and that's just how it goes, guys. So, I'm going to happily finish off the rest of this bottle, and I got to ask you to do me a big-ass favor before I go out and on my merry way and drink this bad boy, the rest of it. I got to ask you to think globally. I'm thinking globally. I'm having a beer from Bamberg tonight. Drink locally, support the craft beer movement, help this thing keep growing, man. These guys have been going since 1405 because people have been supporting them. Support your local guys like that, man. That's what's up, man. Beer speaks to us through history. I mean, this is history in a glass. Smoke malts is how it all started before they had other heating sources and ovens and everything. It was all smoke beer in the beginning. So, till the next time, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you've had great holidays and all that good stuff. Stay safe out there, drive careful, etc., etc. You know what? And I'm going to stop flapping my gums now and ask you just to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't done that. Until the next time, I got a big-ass bunch of love for you. And damn, a big, happy Doppelbock drinking. Peace out!